Hello, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here 365 days of the year with you. Holidays, birthdays, your birthday, my birthday, weekends, weekdays, I'm always here. And I take 12 of your questions out of the chat just before I come on. So I go on 12 noon Chicago time or soon after as I can. When you do this every single day with all the graphics and all the things and the matchy match and the questions and the research and the bless whoever needs that police officer. Yeah, it can be a lot, but we're here. All right. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. I've got 16 questions today. I'll see how many of them I can get through. All right. Yes, Ricky, and the star of the show, soon to be Indiana Jones 5, Boo Boos and Kitty, who is studying his lines under the blanket. So, yeah, he's sleeping on the chair. There he is. Right there. All right, I'm using the Housewives deck today. And there's a reason I'm using the Housewives deck today. And I'm sorry, the end of my nose right there itches just a little bit. I took my antihistamine. I'm doing my best bewitched today. Anyway, I'm using the Housewives Tarot deck today because it's going to get ugly. The first two questions are particularly nasty. But then everything's better after that. Yeah. All right. So we're here to just read on the collective energy, see what's out there. It's never 100% accurate, but it's interesting what we can usually find out, or insights we can get sometimes. And this is also very much a hangout channel, so people are really nice to each other in the chat. So, okay. Doug, hello, Doug. Doug saying, I love Boo Boo Kitty. He sends out such positive vibes. He does. Tia Pickerel is suggesting that brave Sir Alfred of Pumpkin, my other cat, a future movie director, perhaps. Could be. You never know. All right. So, I'm afraid I do have my questions already. But do come by tomorrow and put them in the chat. I'm happy to go. I look forward to spending time with you and to answering the questions I can. All right, let's start at 3 minutes, 30 seconds in question number 1. Get this show on the road, as it were. All right, first two questions. I'm telling you right now, the energy is icky. And if you're new around here, that's kind of what the overlays and the colors and the stuff and the kindness and the cat is for. Because, whoo, boy, do we get in the muck. And today, it's particularly mucky in these first two questions. So, buckle up. Question number 1. HR 550. House Resolution 550. Seems okay on the surface. It's meant for sharing vaccine information between government entities. How many people have been vaccinated? Have you been vaccinated? Not? What have you? And it comes from your medical records. So that gives some, so the government's allowed to figure out, try to, save our lives. Fair enough. But Representative Dan Crenshaw said the quiet part out loud. He came out and said it's all about the databases. Republicans are mad at him for saying this. There is nothing in the bill forbidding it from sharing other health information, like pregnancy, So what's going on and what's going to happen? Oh boy. Ellen says, I've only ever seen the one cat. Oh, Pumpkin comes through sometimes, but his domain is really downstairs. He really likes it downstairs where he can keep an eye on everything. Where is everybody? What's going on out the window? You're going to see, I'm thinking about next week. We're going to go on an in-house field trip. So you have to wait for that one. Yeah, exactly. Green Nightingale. Farewell, HIPAA. So what's going on with House Resolution 550? It's getting to the point where anytime the Republicans are for a bill, you have to go, okay, why? Resolution 550, databases, sharing medical information. Whew, boy, Queen of Cups. Well, Democrats trying to do a good thing. Be grateful. I like that. Be great. I like that. Be grateful. Yes. And be beautiful. Hanged Man. 3 of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I don't like that. All these cards are so far to the right. Judgment. Okay. Something needs to be done about this. Yeah, this is going to be used for immensely nefarious purposes. Yeah, this is not good. Is this thing passed? Is it looking, did it pass the House? I think it passed the House. I'm not sure. The bill directs the Department of Health and Human Services to take actions to improve data sharing and other aspects of immunization information. HR 550. Republicans and Democrats. Let me see what we've got here. Dan Crenshaw fires back at critics over vaccine database. All right, so we're looking at the Texan. Let's look together, shall we? Oh, Sarah's saying it did pass the House. Oh, jeez. Let's have a look at what the Texan had to say. Oh, goodness, that was back in December. Yikes. Crenshaw accused some Republicans and activists of lying about a bill that provides funding for state immunization information programs. But, all right, so there isn't a lot of, I'm not getting a lot of information on it. And that was back in December. And I don't like all of this Republican energy here. This judgment at the end, tell me this judgment at the end is a good thing. Where did it pass the Senate? Because did the Senate go, I don't like this. This is giving me the creepy crawlies. The energy is giving me the creepy crawlies. That's the main thing I'm getting. Linda, what's up, all you cool cats and kittens? I love cats. Hey, Sarah's in the chat for just a minute. Sarah, do you happen to know, has this passed the Senate? Is it, I assume since it's still HR 550, it hasn't? Is this recent? I'm trying to figure out what's going on here because he was getting criticized for voting for this back at the end of December. It's now July 23rd. because Republicans want in your medical history. Sarah says it's in front of the Senate. Please tell me this isn't going to pass. Stuck in committee, I think. Oh, please. Government oversight in your house, in your business. I don't like this. Tower. 9 of Cups. Democrat, they had the best intentions. Death card. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I don't like this. 6 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't pass this. Don't pass this. I do not like the energy on this. Whew. Oh goodness. Sarah just sent me the link. Thank you. HR 550, Immunization Infrastructure Modernization Act of 2021. Oh, introduced January 28th, 2021. So it was sitting around all year. It passed the House. The HHS must develop a strategy and plan to improve these systems, supported by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, this is bad. This energy, this is seriously creepy. Like, ugh. I don't like this energy at all. It's going to pass the Senate. DL Jersey Shore says, why would the Dems pass this? Confused. Because they didn't realize that there wasn't anything in there stopping. They weren't thinking, they didn't think through the ramifications. They were just thinking immunization, and they were trying to do a good thing. But a Republican has come out and said, well, yeah, we could use it for any kind of health. There's nothing in there that says in that database that, well, let's look at some of your other information. Sarah says it's all good on paper for good reason, but there's enough, but there are not enough restrictions on what they can grab. Queen of Wands. That's far right activism. I don't like this energy. Is it going to pass in the Senate? Hanged Man, Ace of Wands, 3 of Cups. Okay. I think it's going to end well for our side, as in they're going to realize just how far right this is. This is a suspense. They're going to rework something. What this says, these cards are saying, and what the energy feels like, because there's some relief here of the creepy crawlies, that they're gonna put some restrictions in there. Let's hope. It looks like they will. Kevin Brazil says the bill would have to go through reconciliation and then to Biden for the veto. I thought that the only bills that could go for reconciliation had to do with allotting funds, like power of the purse kind of stuff. But it looks like it should be okay in the end, but it's on the edge. Do call your representatives, please. Do call your senators. Say, hi, please put some restrictions in this. Okay, thanks. Really important. Because the energy on the right is so bad. Oh my gosh. All right, so moving on to another lovely little muck puddle. At 14:45, do you guys remember Danny Masterson, the actor? He was in the 70s show. He played, his character was, I think, a bigger stoner than the rest of them, although obviously they all were. Do you remember him? And since then, there have been some allegations of perhaps some sexual misconduct and harassment and all of this kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, he is a Scientologist. Yeah, it gets better. So the actor Danny Masterson was accused of sexual assault. The Church of Scientology allegedly has come after his accusers. Now, the Church of Scientology is asking the Supreme Court to enforce religious arbitration, a religious arbitration agreement that would not allow the accusers to sue them, Scientology, for stalking and harassment. Will the Supreme Court give another religious entity the power to privately go after citizens without any recourse? See this ridiculousness. There were days I would have even bothered reading them. Of course they wouldn't. Oh, pshaw. Kelly says religious arbitration. No, please, no. So, Supreme Court, get aside with Scientology that they can I don't know what they'd call it, protect religious speech, even if it's harassment. King of Swords. Prosecution. Well, also legal. Scientology trying to use the legal system. Yeah, okay. 9 of Wands. Strength. 5 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. I'm getting a mixed bag. Staying strong against harassers. But this is immense disappointment. This is a lack of funds. This is far-right communication. By the way, even if the HR 550 doesn't pass, or sorry, even if it doesn't pass or it doesn't do any damage, trust me when I tell you that the Republicans are doing everything they can to get into women of a reproductive age, to get into their medical records. Trust me. Anyway, Supreme Court, Scientology. Yeah, Supreme Court's not real big these days on protecting women. Yeah, Ricky, if they want a religious tribunal, they can move to Iran. Mm-hmm. Oh, we are a church. By the way, some of these PACs and what have you are trying to redo themselves as churches. It's heinous. Don't ask me how. We're at church. Queen of Swords. Four of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. King of Wands. Legal stuff. This is Scientology. Sitting pretty. The man with holding his wand and a woman hemmed in. Yeah. I've pulled multiple sets of cards now, and they're all bad. They're all bad. So churches can harass women, and too bad, tough. As long as you call yourself a church. Howling at the Moon. King of Swords, Hermit. Law. To be like the Church of Scientology. I've got the Hermit in the middle. Why have I got the Hermit in the middle? What, am I missing something? Please tell me I'm missing something. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Swords, Page of Wands. Four of Cups. It's not a slam dunk. It's not a slam dunk for Scientology, but it's not good. Okay. See, I told you we're starting in the worst of the worst today. Bad for Scientology or bad for us? Frankly, it's looking like both. Legal stuff getting muddied. Legal water muddied. Sleepless nights. Being harassed. I wonder if they'll kick it back to the states. It'll depend on what state you're in. I wonder if that would get Scientology out of California if Newsom is like, okay, bye. Oh, by the way, have you guys heard? Newsom is using, that heinous language in the original anti-choice laws, where you get individual bounties and all this kind of stuff. Newsom's put together the same language, only it's going against illegal guns and automatic weapons and stuff like that. $10,000 bounty for every gun that you know of that's illegally brought into the state. You can make money. Anyway. Yes, and he used the Texas abortion laws template. Well, that was awful. Well, we have an question next, and then we have a kind of looking forward to question 4 a little bit. Right now, question 3 at 25 minutes in. Nancy Pelosi is still planning. Martin was asking about this. Thank you, Martin. Your question got kind of lost in the shuffle, but I got to it. Nancy Pelosi still plans on visiting Taiwan, among threads from China and a strong opinion against it from the White House. Will the trip happen? Darren says, might need a Boo-Boo Zen Kitty positivity moment about now. No, I'm sure. Evelyn Hartman is saying scientifically, or is it Scientology, just got property here in Florida for a church? I'm assuming that was autocorrect. Autocorrect. Oyster Diva says, cool, I'm in Florida too. Are you a Scientologist? I don't know that we have many Scientologists in it who come by the channel. I don't know. Okay. It's more like 26:30 now. Let me just do this. Okay. 26:30. Nancy Pelosi, are you going to Taiwan? And what will the effect be? King of Pentacles. Oh, Tia says Scientology's home base is on the East Coast in Clearwater, Florida. They literally have taken over the city. Oh. Ricky says I'm a Latter-day Saint. Cool. Well, everybody's welcome, as long as you're nice. Empress. Two of Swords. That by the way, that's Pelosi. Four of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. She's trying to get some kind of... There's some kind of deal. There's absolutely some kind of deal she's trying to work out. Does anybody know in particular why she wants to go to Taiwan? Is it going to help something that helps her state? I don't know, but there is some kind of deal she's trying to work out with Taiwan. And it feels like China's, honestly, the titles, I understand they're getting bent out of shape about who she is, but it feels like it's not shadow government or her stepping out of line as much as it may look like. It doesn't feel like. Linda Seuss asking to get Ivanka's voting machines and coffins recalled. Oh, we can dream. So, you going? The Thief card. 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups. 7 of Wands. Feels like she's walking on a tightrope. She has more reservations now than she did, but there's some kind of deal she's trying to work out. There's a deal that benefits Democrats or her state or something, and that's really what she's focused on. A very big tightrope. Careful about what she says. She's trying to do something. Yeah, she's trying to work out a deal. So it's going to be, the energy's not strong one way or the other. It's like her walking forward, but it's like walking a tightrope over a big abyss, which is something she, she's certainly done, but it's just careful. That's what I'm getting for that. Oyster Diva, I'm the Church of the Divine Feminine. Oh, very cool. Very cool. T. Pickerel says NPR? No, Nancy Pelosi. Okay, Nancy Pelosi saying it is show Taiwan that we're supportive of them. No specific agenda has been announced. Oh, it says votes for women. Anne says originally the trip was for April, but it was postponed because she got COVID. Okay. Ten of Swords. Again, 6 of Pentacles, 7. And now this is just on the other side. I've got, still trying to work out some kind of deal, but China sees it as a betrayal, theft of their land or whatever. And there's Biden. I'm not getting a clear answer. I'm just not. So, sorry. Good morning, Flora. Good Sunday morning from Perth, Australia. Today I was organizing some of the beautiful nails you sent to me. Thank you. All right, I'm not getting a clear. I've got her on this tightrope, and it goes yes, no, no, yes. That's all I've got. Anne is saying no speaker has visited since Gingrich in 1997. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Sorry I'm not more help there. So I can just report on what I get though. 3245, Madison Carthorn. Remember the days when we just wanted him to go away, and if karma could follow him, that would be awesome. Well, today is your lucky day-ish. Madison Carthorn's campaign is $220,000 in debt from funds it spent in the primary that was meant for a future possible general election that he lost. Borrowing said funds from the future elections is illegal. Will Madison Carthorn face jail time for illegal use of $220,000? Hello, Mr. Freeman. Tia Pickerel says Madison C. spent the money on frequent trips to Chick-fil-A. No joke. How do you spend $220,000 at Chick-fil-A? Unless you're trying to buy part of a franchise. Madison Carthorn. Sorry, it was an ambulance. I actually said something very, very rude when I heard that about what he could do in response, but having to do with recreating one of the moments in one of the videos that was released about him. But anyway, Queen of Pentacles. That's a lot of money. And he's going to try to blame somebody else. How would I know? I didn't know. Everybody was doing it. I just... Knight of Pentacles. The Moon. Howling at the Moon. 8 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. There's no jail here. There's no jail. There's no investigation. There's no. I got nothing. Madison Carthorn. Oh, it was so nice not reading on him. So you're going to face some jail time over $220,000. Oh, Tia Pickerel says $1,500 spent at Chick-fil-A, $21,000 spent for lodging in Florida, nearly $3,000 at a place listed as Papa's Beer via Yahoo News. Thank you. Doug is saying, Madison Carthorn, come on down. You are the next contestant on Time to Pay the Piper. Oh, it's a grift. It's a money show. Being in Congress. Hermit. 10 of Swords. Page of Swords. See, this is bad, but this is him just being a bully. That should be horrible. But the energy is not as bad here as I would think. So either he's got a ways to wait until something happens. Former dreamer said, told you, I knew there would be zero consequences. Uncover the news. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you for all your great headlines. Jim Jordan encouraging Trump to conduct a mass federal firing when he's reelected to send a message. Oh, take pity on me. Take pity on me. Yeah, right. You're a big bully. Ace of Wands, King of Swords, Ace of Swords. This is a possibility. It's down the way. This would be a prosecution, truth coming out, but this is him just keeping on for a while. This is not now. Is he being indicted now? Because this is way down. Yeah. Okay. Some of these questions are not coming through very clearly. Okay. It's right there. It's good he's gone. That's true. All right, 3830. Ken Lloyd had a question at 3830. Will the drought in the West affect power production and food supply by this December? Well, of course, the drought would affect the food supply. And with the Hoover Dam basically collecting dust at this point. Drought in the West. How big of an impact is it going to have? Drought West. Burden. Heavy burden. Especially for farmers. No, I'm just thinking, for example, nut growers. Ace of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Seven of Pentacles. Four of Swords. 10 of Cups. All right. Is very much a mixed bag. There isn't enough. So it's going to take some very creative use and movement of supplies, water supplies. And this feels dry, because for all it's this lovely rainbow, there's not a cloud in the sky. Rainbows usually come when there's water vapor in the air, but there's not a cloud here. There are fruits of labor. There is a lot of money thrown at this. It's going to be some very creative goings on, but don't cancel Christmas yet. That's what I'm getting there. Okay. Oh, Bannon. Of course, Bannon's talking to Alex Jones. Of course, he's just going to talk and talk and talk. He thinks this is great. He's going to make so much money. He's getting so much publicity for his war room. His little war room. I'm Steve Bannon in my war room with my pillow fort. I don't know why he's talking in this accent, but that's just how it came out. Bannon today tells Alex Jones that he and Trump are the top two leaders of the MAGA movement. Oh yeah, Trump will love that. You have a way of connecting like Trump has. That is their biggest fear, awakening that army of the awakened. I think Tucker and I are far in the back. I think Tucker and I are far in back of that. That's a God-given talent. Be grateful says in the West, usually we get rains by November. Good. Marie Henson, very good question. Why hasn't the judge given a gag order? Yeah. Awakened, you need to awake. You need to create an awakening of the awakened. Department of Redundancy Department. Oh my gosh. Okay, 43. All right, about two questions about Ukraine and Russia. 43:15. All right, so yesterday, thank you for being here. Thank you for not making me look at the news by myself. Okay. Yesterday, Russia and Ukraine made an agreement that was mediated by Turkey and the UN, allowing grain into and out of the country. Great, right? Today, Russia went back on that deal and bombed the port of Odessa. Because, of course, they did. Thank you, Marby. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, boy. Really? On to the port of Odessa. Justice. So basically, you mean you can't take Russia at their word? I'm shocked, I tell you. 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Don't trust them. If Russia's water is wet, check it. Double check. Bombardments, decisions, disappointment. All of that grain. And Russia being awful. Will there be any kind of fallout from it? Fewer people believing Russia. But this is heinous. A lot of people are going to go hungry. I'm getting this horrible feeling in my gut, like, that pain from starvation that I personally have never known. Thank God. Thank you, Divine. And please, if we could stop anyone from ever having to feel that. But yep, Russia's just awful. Putin is bad to the bone, from the top of his head, top of his pointed head, to the tip of his probably razor sharp toenails. He is awful. Yeah, ceasefire. Goodbye. Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, Chariot. Trying to use higher wisdom. They tried. It's Russia. What do you? Water's wet. Okay, at 47 minutes in, Russia is threatening Ukraine with doomsday. A doomsday scenario if they try to retake Crimea. What will happen? Well, considering how much I've gotten in the past about Crimea, winning, yes, Kevin, is potato. Okay, so Ukraine taking back Crimea and Russia threatening, because that's what they do all the time. There is talk that Russia now has 85% of their military engaged in Ukraine. They're pulling their military from other places like Syria and Chechnya or whatever, wherever else. Russia, Ukraine, 85% of your military, huh? Big, strong Russia. So basically after this, really, it's a good thing that NATO isn't aggressive, because after this, basically just about anybody could roll into Russia. Anybody with any kind of decent army could roll into Russia and conquer them. At least temporarily. Yeah, Kelly, time to attack. All right. Ukraine, you gonna get Crimea back? Oh, some sneaky water work with weapons. Feels sneaky. Ace of Swords, King of Wands, Page of Swords. Feels like moving in from both sides. Moving in from multiple directions into Crimea. Sneaky. So Russia, doomsday scenario. Burdened. Russia is creaking. Seriously, support beams cracking. Wooden support beams cracking. Knight of Swords, 3 of Wands, Ace, Page of Pentacles. Oh, the amount of money, blood and treasure Russia is throwing into this is going to leave them so depleted. So I'm not getting really doomsday from Russia. I'm getting Russia after this is going to have to really hope that those areas around Russia who are really tired of his garbage are not going to go, you know what? You're not going to do this anymore, and we're going to make sure of it. Yes, Katie Arbuckle. Oh, Putin also thinks he's the Tsar. Well, that would not be a good thing because we know what happened to the last one and his family. Empress, Ukraine. That's Ukraine. Hemmed in and shot. But it will be a slog to take back Crimea. But I'm not getting doomsday. So there we go. All right, at 51:30. Jody Rogers had a question. 51:30. Josh Hawley, hereafter known as Meow. He can add his own hometown newspaper to the growing list of outlets ridiculing him for his hasty escape from the mob he helped build on January 6th. Are his days in politics numbered? He's already trying to spin it that I'm never going to run from helping to solve your problem. Please. Please. That they showed it twice. The second time slowed down of Hawley zipping across that hallway. And they showed it twice and put a circle around him to make sure you knew it was him. Yes, Kelly, Hawley as. Or Hall, yes, be grateful. Hall as. Josh Hawley. Oh, please let this be enough to take him down. Oh, please, oh, please. Yes, be grateful. New meaning to Josh Hawley. Run, Josh, run. You can stir it up, but you can't take it. King of Pentacles. Senator. He's a senator because during the impeachment trial, he was sitting up on the balcony. During the trial after the House impeached Trump. Okay, Thief card. 7 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Josh Hawley, insult to injury. Oh, there he is. He thought he had it all down on lock, and he is just surrounded by ridicule. The committee. Oh, committee, you did an excellent job there. Oh, you just in seconds, you just put this guy on blast. Whew. This did more damage to his chance of staying in politics than anything else that's happened. Anne is saying Hawley is a senator from is MO. Is that Missouri? Yes, Mystic Dreamer. Exit stage left. Son, he's so awful. 10 of Pentacles. He really wanted to be the next Trump. He really did. He's like, Trump will be out of here eventually. I kept getting, Trump will be out of here eventually. I'm going to step into his shoes. I'm going to be just as extreme as he is. Oh, they got him. I'm not getting much in the future. I'm getting a savor this moment. Savor that video. He thought he was fine. They ran that video. And now, politically, this has hit him hard. Humiliation is digging deep, and these bullies can't handle. I mean, none of us want to be humiliated, but bullies humiliated. Heather Formosa saying he unseated Claire McCaskill. Oh, what a calm down. Yes, Kathy Delisle, dash Hawley. All right, well, he's still sitting pretty in some respects. Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Hermit, Isolation. He's nothing's going to hit soon that's going to boost him up past where he was. So he's been knocked down in influence and power, and yeah, this hit's gonna last for a while. Breathe in, breathe it in. Breathe some of the grief he gave us out. Breathe a little bit of his comeuppance in, and breathe out some of the pain he caused. Oh, yes, Fran. Oh, if only Ted Cruz was next. Yes. Just Joy, Run for the Hills by Iron Maiden. Yeah, no. That song's about Indigenous people being chased and killed. So I wouldn't use that one, but I hear what you're saying. January 6th committee. That was awesome. Mwah. All right, 58 minutes in. Okay, this baffles me. I'm baffled by this. Trump still has a case going 6 years later. It's a civil lawsuit alleging that Comey, McCabe, Hillary Clinton, and the DNC hurt his 2016 election. Unfortunately for Trump, he's Trump. Former president and current and eternal dirtbag. Unfortunately for Trump, a federal judge has removed former FBI agents, including Comey and McCabe, from his civil lawsuit alleging they tried to hurt his 2016 election. While the case is still pending against Hillary and the DNC, among others, how much longer before the case is dismissed altogether? 6 years? Lynott was saying there are a bunch of videos setting up Hawley running to music. The Benny Hill theme, Super Mario, You Died theme, Running Up That Hill, Staying Alive, which reminds me, for anybody who doesn't know, there's some talk about whether or not people should try to do CPR or not. I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm not qualified. But one of the things I had heard in the past was that people, when they're doing CPR, they don't do it fast enough, and that the right rhythm to do CPR would be the Bee Gees staying alive. Right? It's a lot faster than people expect. Unfortunately, some bright spark figured out that that's the same beat as another one bites the dust. So stick to staying alive. That'll be stuck in my head. CC Ryder says this is insanity. So you've been on the channel before. No, just the justice system truly is broken. The case should have been dismissed. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense to me, but Linda Sue says, do heart pumps, no added air, scientifically proven no air. Okay. I don't know. Oh, wow. Ian saying, I watched a little bit of 45 in Arizona last night. Very, very scared, man, but dangerous at the same time. Oh, I was going to watch that later. Now I really want to watch it. Thank you. All right. Sorry. 101:30. I need to answer the question. Hey, you answer the question. 101:30. Trump's civil case against Hillary. Charity. Pittance. Ace of Cups. 5 of... Were they trying to rain on your parade? Oh. 5 of Wands. High Priestess. Deflected. Yeah, this energy is pathetic. This energy feels like it's just kind of crawling across the floor, like. Chicky's asking, how has he been able to retain a lawyer that long? I don't know. Maybe it's taking so long because it's pro bono. When the guy gets around to it, he tries to do something with the civil case. 6 years. Give me a break. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. 6 of Wands. 2 of... This is a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, this is... I'm not necessarily getting dismissed. I'm just getting... there's nothing here. It's... Ugh. Talk about CPR. This case needs CPR. So, yeah, I'm... Hillary and those at the DNC, I wouldn't lose sleep over this one. No, I wouldn't. No. That's true, Stephanie Martin. Dash Hawley could be a running mate. Or he needs a running mate. It just, they write themselves, thank heavens, because... All right, 104.10. 0410. Legal experts are weighing in on the evidence released so far by the January 6th Select Committee. Some think that there's enough to put Trump away for at least 20 years. Ankle monitors. I keep getting ankle monitor. Does the DOJ feel the same? Does the DOJ feel that there's been enough evidence shown by the January 6th Select Committee so far to put Trump away for at least 20 years? Hello? Hello, DOJ. Hello, DOJ. Oh, yeah, the whole encouraging, inciting the cult members. Magician. Star. Justice. Four of Pentacles. Page of Cups. After this, the only thing Trump's going to have left is his grandchildren. Dude, he's so done. He's so done. Yeah, attacking the Capitol, not your best idea. I'll stand up. I'll take things back. No. Open justice right there. Trump loses all his money. Trump is left with, he has nothing but his grandkids. That's it. Deborah Murphy says, no, not an ankle bracelet. He needs bars. Yeah, but I keep getting, he's not going to get bars. I keep getting an ankle bracelet. And trying to put a president in a prison, unless he's like actually gone on a literal murder spree, was difficult. Yeah. This is bad for you. I've got justice right in the middle. Yeah, they're not over at the DOJ saying, "Oh, he just hasn't done anything. Oh, he's innocent. Oh." I love that image. Kathy Odinson is saying, is asking, will he be doing house arrest in Ivanka's spare bedroom? I know, Deborah, Trump did go on a murder spree, but hopefully you know what I mean. I mean, but yeah. Okay, 108. All right, James Murray, who's problematic, head of the Secret Service, is under extreme controversy and scrutiny for reportedly still having close ties to Trump following what we've learned from the January 6th committee. Will he end up in legal hot water? What about his position? Yeah, James Murray is a problem. Oh, James Murray, you are a problem. James Murray, head of Secret Service. How in the heck are you still head of Secret Service? How? Queen of Wands. Group of far-right people. Sorry. Some of my eyes. Sorry. I don't know what happened. Maybe my makeup or something. Very strange. Anyway, star. This could be Secret Service. The star, like a badge of sheriff in the old days. The Wild West. 9 of Swords. 8 of Cups. 10 of Cups. 7 of Wands. He's going to end up on the defensive, and we're going to be pleased because he's going to be out of there. Yeah. There's so much evidence of what, it isn't just what he did, it's what. Oh, Heather from Orsa says Murray's going to Snapchat at the end of the month as CEO. Well, then he's definitely out of there. But evidence on the defensive here, evidence displayed for what was done. I know what he was worried would come out. I don't think he's going to be able to just slink away. I don't think, I'm not getting slinking away. Kevin says he was appointed by Trump to that spot through recommendation from Tony Ornato. What could go wrong? Oh, Holly and France. Murray was suggested by Tony Ornato. Say no more. Fruits of labor. He thinks he's just going off to live his best life. World magician. King of Pentacles. In the short term, it feels like he's just going to go over to Snapchat as CEO or whatever he's going to do, but it doesn't feel permanent. He thinks it's the end, and he's just going to go over there and make lots of money and live his best corrupt life. But it just doesn't feel great. This does not feel like it's going away. Linda Sue says maybe you won't get that job at Snapchat after all. Getting him having lots of money, or getting lots of money. Hierophant, government. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. This is the investigation, talking to witnesses. Legal. It's going to be legally quiet for him for a while. But this isn't going away. I think there's January 6th Select Committee. They're creating a backlog. There were so many people involved in so many different ways, and there's now that the hearings have been going on, people coming forward who weren't coming forward before, and it's pushing back when some of these people are going to be held accountable, just because they've got so much. Law enforcement, the committee and law enforcement has so much to go through. So sorry if that was horribly loud. Thief. Yeah, he's going to end up back in court. He's going to end up turn around, go into court. Oh, that's not good for him. Oh, this feels like the cement of a prison, and these are lack of power in the end, lack of you don't have a leg to stand on, barely. Yeah. Enjoy your money while you can, because it doesn't look like long term it's going to go well for him. But there are going to be some delays, and they're going to be frustrating, but we're kind of used to that. As long as it's not all delayed. DOJ could come out with a whole lot more indictments anytime now. That would be great. Kay, thanks. 114 in a bit. 114. Eileen had a question. 15. 114, 15. The Department of Homeland Security Inspector General has told the Secret Service to stop investigating potentially missing texts due to ongoing criminal investigation. Will something be found or covered up? Department of Homeland Security Inspector General told Secret Service, stop it. Stop investigating missing texts, because we've got an ongoing criminal investigation, or because there is an ongoing criminal investigation. So how's the ongoing criminal investigation gonna go? Secret Service texts. Hierophant. Governments. Queen of Cups. Page of Swords. Empress. Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles. This was like getting under the skin of some people who are otherwise not used to being questioned. The committee and parts of a Biden government. Sometimes people who are going up against these heinous traitorous jerks, they come up as swords, as in legal stuff. But sometimes they just come up as cups, as in it's probably something to do with the government, and they're still doing the same thing. It's just the other side sees them as being so partisan that it comes out that way. So that's what that is. Going up against a queen, going up against a bully page. And this is the totality of the country, basically. Totality of getting under their skin to get information, questioning, getting in their face. Yeah, some of these stoic people who think they're above the law, think they're above having to be held accountable. Because what we do is so important. We're the best of the best, and we're special. We're special. No, you're Americans, just like the rest of us. You're willing to do a very dangerous job. Good for you. Glad there's someone willing to do it, but that does not make you better than everybody else. And it does not mean you can break the law and get away with it. Doesn't work that way. But they don't necessarily see it like that. Not all of them. I can't deny with you. It all sounds fishy to me. Mm-hmm. Evelyn saying justice is coming. Insult to injury. How dare you question me? Or rather, how dare you question me? Wow, that was a pretty good Batman. Kidding. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Oh, they're going to question you. We are I sit down. Oh, taking down the big jocks. The big bully jocks. That's what this feels like. All right. All right, at 119, I'm on the 13th question. 119. Let me see how far my energy lasts. Deborah had a question. Deborah, it was asking, is Bannon going to try to leave the U.S. now that he lost his case? I wouldn't think so, because right now he's just like, I'm going to make so much money. So much money. Oh my gosh. The coverage I'm getting. People are going to know me. They're going to know my podcast. I'm so important. Me and Trump, we are the center of all. You are a disgusting, crusty old man. And there's nothing wrong with having some age on you, but there is something wrong with being an old man or an old woman. Because there's some people who are 98 who aren't old men or old women. Crusty. Frank says, where would Bannon run to? Well, he spent a lot of time in Europe, but I think he's just like, oh, what are they going to do? At worst, absolute worst, I'll be in jail they're going to sentence me to 2 years. I won't serve all of that. A lot of people in prison love Trump. I get out. I'm famous. I'm making money. He's only 59. M. Kelpie. Oh, jeez, bitterness got him. Something my middle sister said while we were growing up. I remember I was probably 10, 9, and we were talking about a relative in the wider family who was much older, and I was just like, this person is so mean. And my sister, without missing a beat, she just said, the bitterness got her. And I knew exactly what she meant. It was like, boy, and I just remember saying, boy, I hope I'm not going to let the bitterness get me. She's like, I know, right? Don't let the bitterness get you. Don't be one of those people. There are good days ahead, and you're a good person. And there are good people in the world, even when it seems like there aren't. Gosh. Center of all Trump's base of power, who she thinks is his base of power. Oh, gosh. So he's 60. Oh, no. CC Ryder saying Stephen K. Bannon, age 68. He's born in 53. November 27th. Oh, so he's Sagittarius. Anne is saying Biden is 79, 80, and is in great shape. Exactly. And he's nice. He's not become an inflexible, miserable, narrow-minded. Yeah. 9 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Emperor. You're not going anywhere. No. Look at me and my greatness. The more they throw at me, the more money I'm going to make. Blah, 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 blah. And then Kevin, I think I'll get Kevin's question here today. 123, because it's also about Bannon. 123. Kevin Brazil was asking, will the Bannon conviction be overturned upon appeal? Right, because we know he's going to appeal. Whew. Oh, I like that. Kathy Odinson says, I have a towel in my kitchen that says sunny days ahead. I like that. I like that a lot. Alrighty. Will your conviction be overturned? No. Can feel it straight down my spine. No. No. Nice try. Nil point. Ace of Cups. It's going to rain on the appeals court. Is going to rain on his parade. King of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Mr. Important. Mr. Bully. Yeah, here's the evidence. You did the thing. Nope, not overturned. Bye-bye. 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 Anyway. Well, we made it through 14 questions, so it is 1:37 p.m. here in Chicago. And at 4 o'clock, I'll be over on the Book Art Media channel to do 4 creative sprints. You are always welcome. Other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. I like that, Kevin. Yay! Yep, it's a nope. I like that. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. You are not alone. We are in this together. Thank you for joining in the community here. And don't forget, there are good days ahead. There really are. All right. So hang in there, and I will see you right back here tomorrow. Take care.